Next on the water, we have Allie Gates from Austin, Texas. She just started skiing this year. This is her first nationals, and she is in the women's B division. So look at this. She's got some nice glassy water out there. Perfect weather this morning, perfect water. Pretty tough to beat the Florida living right here. Don't have to worry about it being cold at any point. No tight muscles, always nice and loose and warmed up. All right, here she comes, cheeking outside that wake. There she is. Feet in the water, nice smooth stand up, and here we go. And she crosses that wake, moving across nice and easy, nice and slow, taking her time. There we go, number 2. Half a point per crossing when you're on 2 feet. Cross number 3. And there we go, and she's finishing her run right there. So 3 nice, smooth 2-foot crosses gives her a 1.5. So that's good. So we'll see. She'll probably do the same thing coming back. They'll take only 25% of that second pass if she goes forward again. If you go backwards, you get full credit. So that's what we'll be looking at as she comes back. So I don't know. Let's see. We have 107 people on the live feed. I hope everybody enjoyed the jumping event. It's always fun and spectacular to watch. Yes, we did start a little early this morning. I know it's early for everybody to get up and start watching the live stream, and especially the jump event. But you know what? We have a lot of weather that comes in here in the afternoon. We have storms that come in here. And it's really hard to jump when you've got rain and you've got choppy water, and it just becomes a safety hazard. So when you get that safety hazard, you just have to be cautious of what you do when you do it. So we decided to jump early. It's kind of nice. We're all fresh in the morning. We're used to skiing early in the morning, so it kind of makes sense. It was good. All right, they're just getting situated down there at the end. We get the drone shot right now from above. So cool to see. That yellow buoy right there down there, as you see, is the start buoy. If you're someone like myself, David Small, Ben Groen, and we call 45, 46 miles an hour for our tricks and slalom, you want to start directly at that buoy. This run is about 2,250, 2,300 feet long, so you need pretty much all you can get. Oh, yeah. And, hey, we got 87, so we dropped off a few. Please share this video on Facebook. Share. It gets out so much easier that way. People know where to go, where to find it, instead of everyone asking, hey, where do I go? I don't know where to go. It's at acros.tv. That's where you want to go on Facebook. And most importantly, you definitely want to share it so people can find it much more easily. If you want to see running orders and scores, you can go to American Barefoot Club, and you can scroll down their Facebook page, and you will see postings and scores from the last several rounds there. All right, I want to give a shout-out to our sponsors. This is the Footin.com U.S. Barefoot Nationals presented by Visit CentralFlorida.org, American Barefoot Club, the World Barefoot Center, Action Water Sports, Just Add Water Media, Homeward Press, and Wheelhouse Marketing in Motion. Oh, looks like she just fell on her start there. I don't know if they're going to give her a re-ride. Looks like the boat might have stopped. And if they can turn around and give her a re-ride, that would be awesome. You know, the driving is pretty tough when you have beginners. They're very, very touchy. You got to be very careful. You go too fast, you go too slow, it can throw them off. They can hit the stern roller and bounce a little bit, so you got to be very careful there. There we go, re-ride for Allie Gates. What else? Do we have any questions on Facebook this morning? Just go ahead, log on, ask us some questions. What's going on? Sometimes this can be a little tricky to follow with scoring and the overall and things like that, because we're going one round and then the Open Pro and Pro guys do a second round. So the first round will go towards your overall score as well as the second. They are taking all Open Pro and Open Division skiers into the finals, so you don't have to qualify. They're all going in, which is pretty cool because it's, spectacular skiing. And the second round is just for the medal contingency. That's where you can win your national medal. So that's kind of how it's working. So today we're doing the finals. That's what's happening today. This morning it was the jump finals for the U.S. guys. I took the lead with Jackson behind me and Brody Meskers. Is there no? Michael Caruso, and then. And here we go. So next up on the water, we're still waiting for Allie Gates. She's getting a re-ride right now. They're getting set up down there. And this is next. We will be starting the Open Women's Division. Lauren Ehlers will be next off the dock. Terry Jones, Rachel Norman, Alex Youngblood, Alexis McCulley, and Ashley Stebbings. So it's going to get awesome here soon. They're going to be driving across the wake on 1 foot, cutting hard. It's going to be good stuff. Following that, what I have here in my running order at the moment is going to be Open Men and Open Pro and International men's division. So we're going to see all the top seeded guys pretty much in the U.S. and some of the top international guys, Ben Groen, William Lee from New Zealand, David Small, all these guys will be coming up. So here we go. Here she comes, and she's cheeking out. She got up there. Oh, she stood up a little too early. It's so surprising, too, because on her first run, she got outside the wake. She settled into the curl, and then she stood up. Here you could tell she got outside the wake. She was still kind of cutting back on her butt and planted those feet. And when she planted early, the boat still wasn't quite up to speed. Maybe she was freaking out because it's a little shorter pass than she's used to. When we're on our lakes and rivers, you get a long pass usually. Here, it's quick. You get up, you get on it, and, when the boat's up to speed, you pretty much need to start. But people usually aren't ready for that. Come on out, Don.
This is a break for an ad. We're advertising right now. I was just advised by the youth movement. We still have stickers, and they say the place to buy them and put them is on your laptops, on your telephones, your laptops. There's a front toe hold sticker, a small one. There's a back toe. We've got some small feet. Step to the bar, buy a sticker, support your cause, USA Water Skiing, barefoot.
Would you ever put a sticker on your laptop? Would you do that?
Just as soon as I buy a laptop, I would do that.
Yeah, there you go. Good one.
I have a real tough time with that 7-something phone. It's got a number or letter after it. So once I master that phone that doesn't have a lid that comes up on it, I'm going to work on that laptop that has some lid that lifts on it. I'd put stickers on the bottom, on the top of it.
No, you don't have a flip phone, do you? They don't. I heard they actually still make those. A flip phone? No, you have a smartphone, right?
I have 3 flip phones. They're in Tennessee, and I gave one to a bass. I gave one to a carp and one to a gar. And every time
Bottom of the lake, in other words,
the bubbles come up, and I can't understand them, and they won't give my phones back. But
so are you actually on Facebook?
I don't know. Yeah, I've been on Facebook for years.
So did you go on your Facebook and share this? You got to share this live feed so all of your friends can see it and then maybe watch you ski.
I have to have a friend, don't I?
That's a good point. So how are you on Facebook if you have no friends?
You look under the Trojan Man. Paul Stokes put that on years ago. I don't know how to do a profile picture. I don't want a profile picture. I just look at Phony Book and just kind of breeze through it. There's certain things that attract my attention. And River Rat Fanatics is a good one. Sanger Boat Owners site is a good one. But anyway, the bar's open. Stickers are for sale.
Here we go. We have Lauren Ehlers on the water.
You.
Your first open woman. She had a seed score at 9.5. She's going to want to improve that and try to put herself into the medal round, or even just win a medal, I should say. This is the medal round. Here we go. Cross number 1, 1 foot. Number 2 on 1, nice and clean, nice and high. 3, 4, 5. Oh, it looked like she stepped down early on that one, little shoulder drop. 6, and that timer down at the bottom, that is just, it's not exactly accurate, but it kind of gives you an idea on when the run starts and finishes. So let me see here. I got to get a pen, write down some scores coming in. These will be provisional scores from the boat. .3 as a provisional, so they definitely cut her on one of those. 5.3. So I was mentioning this yesterday. We have Action Water Sports, a Mastercraft dealer that just moved right across into the USA Water Ski Hall of Fame, right across the lake from where we're sitting. And just to kind of fill everybody up on that and to understand what's happening over there. They bought that building. USA Water Ski is making a slow transition over to Myrtle Lake Complex. Myrtle Lake Complex is amazing. They have like 6 football fields, 6 soccer fields, 6 baseball fields. I mean, they have all kinds of amazing championship title events that happen there. And USA Water Ski is moving to the backside and where the lake is. There's a beautiful lake on the backside. They're actually digging a lake, a private lake, nice and long. It's going to be perfect. And we're going to be able to hold events and tournaments there. And that's kind of where everything's kind of moving over there. We have, they also made a cable park. Cable park that goes in a circle. They'll have different kickers and sliders to hit there. So we're looking to try to get a lot of those kids that do all these other events to come and watch the water skiing and then eventually say, hey, I want to do that. All right, here we go. Lauren Ehlers on her second. Oh, missed the back deep. What's up with that? Oh, the boat's stopping again. Yikes. What's going on here? Who's our driver? Ooh, I don't want to say. It's a good driver. I don't know what's happening. It might be just a little bit of bad luck. I'm not sure. Maybe a little bit of backwash. I'm not sure. But, whoa, wait, they're talking about it. The boat has not turned around. Oh, no re-ride. The boat was thinking about it. They took off. It was a good pull is what she asked for, and it was just on her. She just missed her start. Oh, man, that stinks. That's like that back start is so easy for Lauren. There's nothing to that. Oh, there they go. It is what it is. That's it. Oh, man. Now, the thing with the tournaments that can be different from when you're back home is that the boats are kind of loaded down. You got 3 judges in the back. You got a cameraman. And you need that cameraman in there because that's what's providing your live feed, and it's what's providing video for possible world records. So you have to have video in the boat, and, of course, the driver. So you got 5 people. Now, this live feed, or I should say ship to shore. When we say ship to shore, is the video coming from the boat back to land. And then it's what you're watching sometimes through here when they do this live stream. Obviously, this is from the drone. So anyway, when you do this ship to shore, sometimes we get a lot of glitches in it. But guess what? We have figured this out, and I've seen a lot of other events not figure this out yet, but we've figured it out. We know how to get pretty much perfect video from the boat back to shore, no glitches. It took Robbie Groen several attempts, several different tries at many different things, and it is just like as clear as can be, and it's just awesome. So that ship to shore is very important. We've got drones flying out here. We've got cameramen on the side of the shoreline. This is awesome. This live feed is so cool. Mr. Groen, are you going to join me this morning? All right.
How we doing, Cass? So how you feeling after the jump event there?
Oh, I didn't want to take my suit off because that was holding me together still. But I'm okay. I'm still
Lauren
breathing.
get your hips back in their sockets?
Nearly. My goodness. Brutal. But I'm glad it's over with. We got one more week of training and then Worlds, and I might not ever do it again. It's fun. I mean, it is definitely one of the most exciting events. Flying like Superman through the air. I mean, come on, how can you beat that? But man, if you're off just a little bit, you get smacked.
Yeah.
This 40-year-old body is saying, no more.
Please, no.
Why are we doing this again? But it is fun as hell. So that was a 5.3 for Lauren, her final score. She fell on her second pass, unfortunately, her back deep. Almost a re-ride, but the boat took off to catch up. Here we go. We have Terry Jones, open women's, coming here. Seed score of 9.6. Go ahead, Ben. You can take it away.
All right. So it looks like Terry's going to be coming in forwards here. It looks like she's one of the skiers that prefers skiing off the tower. You still get a few of those in slalom. People like that lower pull. And here she goes for one crossing. Coming back for number 2. Holding that foot nice and clean. It's kind of hard to see how early downs are coming off that drone. There's 4. Going back for 5. 6. She's looking for time there. I'm going to guess right around a 6.2. 6.2 pace for Terry. I don't know how she did yesterday with the slalom. She got a 9.6. I don't know if 6.2 is a good breakdown for her. We'll have to see what she does coming backwards. I got to imagine she can do at least 4, maybe 5 crossings backwards.
Yeah, and I love how they're putting that timer down here at the on the corner. Just to let everybody know, I told them this earlier. It's not accurate. It's just kind of giving us an idea. But it
go a long way though. Yeah.
Yeah, it just gives the followers an idea of like, what's going on, like about when does a run start, when does it end. What happens with the wake slalom event is the first motion you make towards the wake is when the time starts. So the judges actually hit the timer in the boat, and as they hit that timer, it counts down 15 seconds. So you have 15 seconds to cross that wake as many times as possible. It doesn't sound like a long time, but guess what? We do like 10 crosses. These girls are doing 6 to 7 crosses, 8 crosses. So you can actually get a lot of crosses in 15 seconds. Now, the other thing you have to remember, too, 6.2. Oh, looks like they were all clean right there. 6.2 for her first pass. And so what I was saying is that 15 seconds doesn't seem long, but when you're going 40 to 46 miles an hour, and you are on a lake like this, that is actually quite a while because you're gaining so much distance on that water with that much speed. So again, come on guys, we got 116 viewers. Let's see if we can beat. We had over 150 viewers yesterday. Share it on the bottom. Just go down and hit share. It'll automatically share to your page from the Acros.tv. And let's see how many skiers we can get on here, viewers we can get on here, the whole thing. Woo!
And you've got a third and fourth place. Brody's behind Jason by 77. Brody's behind Jason Lee with 77.
So I was just talking to Swampy and Ben over here. They just broke down the overall between Jackson and I, and Jackson is ahead by 11 overall points, which pretty much is a surface hop. What would that equate to? It's not what's 11 overall points, like a surface hop? It's not much.
Yeah, well, you got to take that top trick score of 14,950 and then kind of take it from there. But here comes Terry Jones, folks, coming backwards now for a second pass. She's going to be doing some nice 1-foot crossings, I can assume. Nope, she's going 2. Lifting 1 back. I don't know. She put down early again there. I think I can see where the 9.6 came from. There's 3. Going back for 4.
I think she's just kind of feeling it out maybe. Yeah, it's just
5. It looks like she wants to lift. Oh, she lets go. Gets a little cautious there at the end. That boat starts shutting down. So I'm going to guess they were all probably 2-foot crossings. She's trying to lift, but I think she put down. So she's probably looking to score a 2.3, 2.5 on that second pass would be my guess.
Maybe she could be just holding out for Worlds too, just kind of playing it smart here. She doesn't want to push it too hard. She's had, 3 or 4 shoulder surgeries, so she's just probably just taking it easy, just doing what she needs to do to get a good overall score.
If you increase by 0.3 slalom, spread it out by 0.3 more.
0.3? Oh my goodness.
You overlap them by.
If he doesn't improve.
Well, I'm just saying the spread has to be spread out by 1.
Okay.
Right now you get 1.2. So it's a 1.5 spread. Well, that's these 4. If you both go up to it, that may suppress it. You get a 1-foot back 3 in New Hampshire.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. So next up on the water, we're going to have Rachel Normand. Rachel's a seed score of 13 from the first round. PB before this for her season was 14. So you know that she can get up there into the 14s. And Keith, the current women's world record is 14.0. So Rachel's going to be trying to gun for that world record here. I know she's capable of doing it. What do we get for a score there from Terry? What was that score, sorry? 8.7 total for Terry Jones. So there you go. She had a 2.5. That was 5 crossings all in time. Just 2-foot crossings. So here comes Rachel Normand, folks. She's a past world champion. She's gunning for the senior worlds at this next event, and she can put out a big, strong slalom score here. So let's see what she can do. She went down early yesterday in a slalom run forward, so she's going to want to put a nice score on, and here she goes. Little bubble
right
on 2. There's 3.
She's not looking like herself out there.
4,
Usually she's so smooth and clean.
5, 6. Ooh, it's going to be interesting to see what she gets there, Keith.
Yeah.
She definitely had 1 knock. I don't know
Yeah,
if
that's funny.
The nerves kind of got to
She's
Rachel
so
there.
solid at that. She's looking a little uncomfortable. Yesterday she fell on her last cross, she said. So not her best score, but
no.
I mean, it's surprising. She's not skiing as an elite this year at Worlds. I think she'd do pretty good there as well.
Jackson Gerard, can you please come find Swampy at the announcer's tower? Jackson Gerard. Yes, please. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Who else? Oh, Brett New, our Aussie buddy, joined in this morning watching, or at least our morning. What time is it there for him, I wonder? Evening? Greg Brown, Georgia Grown.
Pushing about 11 o'clock at night, I think.
Rob Kanansky, Carolyn Scott. All right, guys, share. Go down the bottom, just share. It's that easy. Just click it, and you're good to go.
There you go, guys. So 6.3 for Rachel Normand there. So that was a 6.8 pace with that one bobble that we saw, Keith.
Yep.
So that... that might hurt her, but She's got a very strong back slalom run as well. She's capable of getting up 7.6 backwards.
I don't think we're going to see any bobbles from her here.
No.
She's just going to stomp it.
She's really clean, really solid. So Rachel's probably going to end up with a score, I'm going to guess, right around mid-13s, depending on how she skis here, which is definitely going to put her in contention with these top girls here. I mean, Alex Youngblood a 13.6. Lexi McCauley went out and smashed a 15, but that was a personal best, and it's the finals today. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, stand-up run for her here gets her at least guaranteed third place, and then you never know what's going to happen after that. So
There you go, 11 p.m. in Oz. Some of those Aussies are pretty
11.
stubborn. Like, half of the country does daylight savings, and the other half goes, no, bugger it, we're not doing that. Like, the clocks are set, I'm not moving me clocks. All right, Keith, you
Here we
call
go.
it here.
All right, coming for her backwards. Should be solid as a rock, I'm guessing here. Nice and smooth first cross, number 1. Number 2, cutting hard, nice and high, nice and clean. 3, 4. It's kind of neat to see it from the side once in a while. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that'll be probably right on that 7 mark, I'm guessing.
That was solid. That was clean.
So if,
Nice
we're,
skiing there
if we're
for
guessing
Rachel.
7, that should be pretty good. That'll improve her score by a little bit from yesterday. So not exactly what she wanted, but it's darn close to it.
So she's probably looking to score around 13s there. We're going to look at that replay again, see where she goes. I mean, look at that form, though. Like, there's really not a whole lot of body movement there, is there, Keith? Like, her head's very level the whole run down.
Yep.
She's no up and down there. She's really consistent coming
Handle's
through.
not moving at all. Just turning that hip a little bit and that foot in the water and that knee and just really getting a nice cut and slice across the water.
Dwight Trumbauer, anyone who's looking for actual scores, like the paper scores for the event, they are on the American Barefoot Club page and the Southern Region Barefooters page. If you go to those two pages on Facebook, all the updated scores, the actual score sheets of these events are all posted on there. So head on over to that if you want to see the scores, and you can get a real good fill on everything that's been going on. $13.1 for Rachel Norman there. 13.1. That guarantees her a medal here in the Open Women's Finals, and that is a solid score to put the pressure on these next two young ladies. So a 13.1 for Rachel. She's saving that 14 for the big show at the Worlds, I guess. Next on the water, we're going to have Alex Youngblood. Seed score here of 13.6. Let's see what she can do today. Couple of 1 foots before she goes, and here we go. Coming back for one. Nice and high, nice and solid on those 1 foots. Look at, bobble there. She's really lifting that foot high. I think she's lifting a little too high there. That's 3 crossings. There goes 4. Lost a lot of time on that third crossing. 5. There's 6. Man, she was really, really lifting up that foot really high and tight. I think it she's got thrown off there, really opened up her legs. She fell off that crossing and spent way too much time outside the wake. I'm going to guess she's probably going to end up with a score there of about 3.5, which is going to make her really work for this back run. So we'll see what Lauren does coming back the other way. Alain Legac, good to see you back on the stream, mate, all the way from St. Tropez. It's really cool to see everybody getting involved in this live stream. Like we said before, like Keith mentioned, get it out there, share it, get people to jump online and watch the barefooting. It's making a huge influence on the sport. We had a guy yesterday, Eric. He was on the live stream there and basically started commenting, I'm in Minnesota, I got a great private ski lake, I'd love to do tournaments, where can I go? And it's just cool to see that kind of stuff get going on. Just people getting involved in the sport thanks to this awesome production here from the Footin.com crew. So the boat's going back down the other end of the lake, folks, and Alex Youngblood's going to be getting a re-ride on that first pass. Give her a round of applause as she comes by the tent here, folks. She's going to get recomposed here as she comes down on the jet ski. She's taking the re-ride. She's going to do a run again. I'm sure she's going to be happy with that. Here she comes now. Round of applause for Alex as she goes by. So the way it works is if you're, as a skier, you get to call your instructions, how the driver drives for you and what speed you'd like coming through the course. If that driver exceeds that speed or decedes that speed by more than half a mile either way, they become out of tolerance, and it's then an optional re-ride for the skier. So let's say someone calls 44 miles per hour, and boat gets up, they're driving along, the guy ends up going 43. They get to the other end of the lake, the ski is allowed to take an optional re-ride on that run and take the pass again. The risk you run with an optional re-ride is that. She's putting that to the side, and now she's going again to try and do that front run for a second time. So she's back to a 0. She could go down on her front deep here, dare I jinx her, and sacrifice that first pass. So we got 3 more skiers here, folks, in the Open Women's Slalom Finals. You've got Alex Youngblood on the water right now, Lexi McCauley, and your international skier, Ashley Stebbings. After that, we're going to be moving into the Open Men's, Open Pro Men's, and International Men's Tricks Final. You've got a ton of guys in this event. I can't even count how many here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 guys in that event, all capable of throwing down some huge tricks. It's going to be a lot of fun, so tune in and stay watching. Here comes Alex Youngblood, coming back for a re-ride now. See what she can do. A couple more prep 1-foots and see if she can improve on that last score. Come on, Alex. Here she goes for 1. Coming back for 2. Going for 3. Here she goes. Coming back 4 now. 5, looking a lot tighter than she was on that first run. I think she'll be happy she took the re-ride here. There's 6. Time goes off right around that 5 to 6 mark there. I think Alex is going to be happy, real happy that she took the re-ride. Definitely a better score than she would have had coming into that last run there. And looking down, I'm thinking she's right around a 6.2 to a 6.6 pace. We'll wait to see what the drivers say. So we look at that replay there. Look at that first leg, real nice and tight with those thighs. I mean, everything's really held together there. Little bobble as she transitions for that third cross, but really, really tidy skiing overall for Alex there. Sometimes it's kind of nice, you get the re-ride, you get that first pass, you get to warm up, shake out the nerves, then you get a re-ride. You're settled in and dialed in now. It's a lot nicer. Hey, Bryce, what's up? No, it's not. I clipped it on. There's an elastic. Follow the elastic. It's a black plastic clip onto rope. I attached it. It is not attached to the cinder block. No. The white elastic on the butt plate, follow that down, and the elastic goes to a plastic clip, which clips to a rope. You're taking the elastic off the rope. All right, guys, so we didn't get a score out of the boat there for Alex's first run, but she's coming in backwards now. I'm going to guess she's got a 6.2 on the board, and she's going to be wanting to put up another nice solid 7 coming backwards here. So off she goes, straight back for 2, a little early down on that second one. Be interesting to see what the judges say there. There's 4. Coming back now for 5. 6. She's going to push it to that 7 mark. I think she just got out there for 7, maybe even a 7.2. That was some really nice skiing there from Alex Youngblood. I'm going to guess that she's right around where she was that first round, 13.6, 13.8 territory. So very happy she took the reride, I'm sure. She'll be very happy with that run, and maybe that'll put her into first place position with one skier to go. All right, guys, we have 2 cars we still need to move. We have a Hyundai Elantra GHU Y61, your red Hyundai. What do you guys call it in America? Hyundai. Hyundai. The other one is a Chevy Cruze N449158, your Louisiana plates. I'm assuming that's not common. If you have Louisiana plates and a Chevy Cruze, please move your vehicle or we will be emptying the porta potties in that area. I will be emptying the porta potties in that area. All right, so we're going to score there. Alex Youngblood, you guys saw it on the live stream, 13.2. We had Rachel Norman with a 13.1. Alex Youngblood with a 13.2, just sneaking ahead by 0.1. So with one skier to go, Lexi McCauley, your 2016 Junior Girls World Champion, with a seed score from the first round, a huge score, 15. Lexi's going to be looking to see what she can do here coming in for the final round. So here she goes now, folks. She's standing up, butts out. She's up outside the wake, getting ready to go. She looks like she's getting ready. All right, what's she going to do here? She's going for front wakes. 1. Coming straight back. 2. Little bobble there, but she's okay. 3. Coming back for 4. 5. 6. Where's our drone at? 7. 772, I'm going to guess, right at the end there. Guys, we are working on our boat feed. We are a boat feed down. Once again, thank you to the guys here, Luminaire, GetFPV, Fun.com. They got the drones out taking these shots for us. We're going to shoreline view up top of the stands here. So even though the boat is not giving out this stream, we're still able to give you guys some skiing to watch, and we're doing the best we can. Try and keep you guys at home entertained as we run through this open women's slalom final here. So as you see on the review there, she's going, that's 5 crossings and 6. And right as we cut, that's her 7th crossing just as the buzzer goes off. So I got a fashion a guess that Lexi's probably looking at a 7 flat. There you go. 7 flat for Lexi McCauley on her first run. That means she's going to be looking for an 8.0 to match that 15 in the first round. Don't know if she's quite there with an 8, but you never know. I don't know how her 15 broke down from the first round, so she could be in the running for another PB. John Cochran up in Crandon, please come to Footstock. John, I'd love to come to Footstock. It's still on the calendar for me. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen yet. We have the Worlds in Canada the week before. The week after, I am in South Dakota for a clinic. It's going to be a tight fit if I do make it out there. I would love to come. I went in 2016. Footstock figure eighting is not my specialty, but it was a ton of fun. It's a great event. Anybody watching right now that's into show skiing, endurance skiing, Footstock is 100% your kind of thing. Even if you're not, if you're just a barefooter in general, it's a ton of fun to go to. But I mean, the guys that are there are just they have a blast. It's a huge event, and if you can hold on to a handle and handle a couple of waves, it's really fun to go to just for a couple of days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I believe. But here comes Alex Youngblood now, coming in for a second run backwards, taking the back deep, going for 1 foot. Here we go. Coming back for 2. Goes for 3. 4. Nice, solid pace from Lexi here. This is not Alex Youngblood, guys. 6, 7, cuts back. I'm gonna say that was about a 7.6, 7.8 for Lexi. As long as she stays clean there, Lexi probably just clinched a 14 plus for the open title there. We'll have to see what happens, though. So we got our boat feedback, folks. Look at this. Straight from the boat now. Lexi McCauley, really nice and tight. Look how squeezed those knees are. Really not a lot of body movement there from Lexi. Tight transitions back and forth. Really, really solid there. Look at that run. I mean, there's no real bobbling. Her head's just one spot the whole time, all the way down the lake. That was some really nice skiing there from Lexi McCauley. Wow, folks. So Lexi McCauley takes an 8 on her provisional score for a second run, equaling her first seed score of 15. So 2 15s for Lexi at the national championships there. And she is now provisionally your U.S. Open Women's National Champion. All right, folks, here she comes, your Women's World Champion, Ashley Stebbings. 2 crossings in already. There goes number 3. Coming back for 4. There's 5, 6, 7. She's going to push it for the 8 again. 8.2, I'm going to guess, is Ashley's score. They're running a little bit behind what I'm predicting here. I gave Lexi a 7.8. They gave her an 8. So I'm guessing Ash was probably a solid 8.2 there, maybe the 8.6. We'll see. Carly Hoy on the live theme. Let's go Aussie, 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 Aussie. Let's watch that boat again here for the feed. There's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. I don't know who's filming this, but 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. So she's looking at that solid 8.2, I'm going to guess there, for Ashley Stebbings.
All right, we have 2 cars left that are still in the way of cleaning out the porta potties. They are both rental cars, so really think about what car you guys drove today. One of them is a barefooter. I went through your back of your car, your front of your car, looked for your registration, but there wasn't one. So the next level is us breaking into your car, which I'm sure Avis would not be happy about. So please move your cars. 2 of them.
I've just fallen in love with you.
Are they keys?
One of them is unlocked, and I rummaged through all your stuff, but I still couldn't figure out who you were.
All right, here we go. Ashley Stebbings, run number 2. She's coming in backwards here. Off for 1 crossing, coming straight back for 2. Backwards is definitely her strong event here in the slalom category. There's 4 crossings, 5. Oh, little bubble there on 6, but she picks that foot back up. 7, 8, coming back for, ooh, I don't know what she's going to have there. That bubble may have cost her a little bit. We'll have to watch the replay there and see what happened. So after this, folks, that means I have a chance. After women's slalom, guys, we are moving through to open men's, open pro men's, and international men's tricks. So here we go for Ashley, and let's watch that replay with 1, 2, 3. We got that boat video now. 4, 5. I think a little bobble here. Yeah. Oh, she picks back up for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So she's probably looking right around the high 9s, mid 9s mark for Ashley Stebbings there. Probably not going to get the 18.6 that she got in the first round, but she's still going to get a good solid score, I'd hazard a guess, in the 17s there. Waiting to see what happens with Ashley Stebbings as we move in to our big dogs trick event.
After this event, can you awards that were not awarded yesterday are going to go here. So if you earned a medal yesterday, they'll be at the end of the medal. Okay. We're going to start announcing it now. It'll be under the tent after open men's trips. Okay.
I wasn't listening. I thought you were talking to him.
Nope. You're in a chair. After this is over, we're going to do awards. And so after there's a vote change. So if you earned a medal yesterday or this morning, please report under the tent. No, to this division, but not this one. It'll be when this one is just finishing. Okay? Are you going to do awards? Are you going to be filming awards?
Yeah, we're going to move this camera over to the awards.
Okay. So that'll be after the open men's trip.
All right, score of 16.9. We're going to do a little boat crew change here. We're going to start the big dog division as Ben was just saying. We have Chris McWaters, Landon Ehlers, Doug Jordan, Michael Caruso, Jerry Canoia, Ben Groen, and we have some pretty big trickers coming up here, the best of the best. We're just missing a few here from a couple other countries like Keenan Derry and guys like that. But otherwise, you're going to see David Small and Jackson Gerard. Jackson Gerard scoring the most points that's ever been scored in barefoot history at 14,950 points. He's in the top seed right now. And another announcement for people on site is we're going to be doing awards right after this event. So make sure if you got an award or you want any of the divisions yesterday or this morning, or don't go anywhere, stay here, be on site. We're going to be doing awards. So just to let you know there.